In the quiet moments of the night, a chilling thought may creep into your mind. Could the person lying next to you be concealing a horrifying secret? Unravel the spine-tingling mystery as we explore what to do when suspicions arise and the harrowing possibility that your spouse could be a serial killer. Do you ever get a feeling that something is off with your spouse? Do you find yourself worrying about what could be going on in your mind? It's important to trust your intuition, and if you think something isn't quite right, it's best to investigate further. Let's kick off this video by commenting, "I subscribe." Your support means a lot, and I'll try my best to respond to as many comments as possible. Now, without further ado, let's get started. What is a serial killer, and how do they operate? Serial killers are individuals who commit a series of murders over an extended period of time. They often exhibit specific characteristics and patterns in their behavior, making it easier for law enforcement to identify and track them. Serial killers typically have a strong desire for control and power, and their killings are driven by a variety of motives, such as anger, sexual gratification, or a need for dominance. Serial killers operate by carefully selecting their victims, often targeting individuals who are vulnerable or have a particular resemblance to someone who has caused them emotional distress in the past. They meticulously plan their crimes, often taking great care to avoid detection and leaving behind minimal evidence. This calculated approach enables them to continue their killing spree for an extended period of time without raising suspicion. Warning signs that your spouse could be a serial killer. It's a chilling thought, but sometimes our loved ones can hide dark secrets. If you suspect that your spouse could be a serial killer, it's important to pay attention to warning signs that may indicate their true nature. These signs may not always be obvious, but if you notice multiple indicators, it's crucial to take them seriously. One warning sign could be a lack of empathy or emotional detachment. Serial killers often struggle to connect emotionally with others, so if your spouse seems indifferent to the suffering of others or displays a lack of remorse for their actions, it could be a red flag. Another warning sign is a fascination with violence or a preoccupation with death. Pay attention to any unusual behavior, such as an excessive interest in crime shows or an unhealthy obsession with morbid subjects. Changes in behavior and secrecy are also warning signs to watch out for. If your spouse becomes unusually secretive, starts lying frequently, or exhibits unexplained mood swings, it's worth investigating further. Case studies of spouses who turned out to be serial killers. Serial killers can come from all walks of life, including our own homes. It's a terrifying thought, but history has shown us that sometimes our closest loved ones can harbor dark secrets. There have been several chilling cases of spouses who turned out to be serial killers, highlighting the importance of staying vigilant and trusting your instincts. One infamous case is that of Dennis Rader, also known as the BTK killer. For over 30 years, he lived a seemingly normal life as a husband and father, while secretly carrying out a string of heinous murders. His wife and children had no idea about his true nature until his arrest in 2005. Another shocking case is that of John Wayne Gacy, a husband and respected community member who was revealed to be a serial killer who targeted young boys. His wife, like many others in these situations, had no idea about his monstrous activities until his arrest. Steps to take if you suspect your spouse could be a serial killer. If you find yourself suspecting that your spouse could be a serial killer, it's crucial to take immediate action to ensure your safety. Here are some steps you should consider taking if you have legitimate concerns about your spouse. 1. Gather evidence discreetly. Look for any unusual behaviors, patterns, or possessions that could be linked to their potential involvement in criminal activities. Document your findings, taking care to do so discreetly to avoid raising suspicion. 2. Consult with professionals. Reach out to law enforcement agencies or a private investigator who specializes in criminal cases. They can guide you through the process and help you collect evidence in a legal and safe manner. 3. Share your concerns with a trusted person. It can be overwhelming to handle this situation on your own, so confide in someone you trust, such as a close friend or family member. They can provide emotional support and help you make decisions about how to proceed. 4. Consider your own safety. While gathering evidence and seeking professional help, prioritize your own safety. If you fear for your well-being, reach out to a local shelter or support organization for victims of domestic violence. Remember, these steps are only general guidelines, and each situation may require a unique approach. It's essential to rely on professionals who can provide expert advice tailored to your specific circumstances. Seeking professional help and support for yourself. When you suspect that your spouse could be a serial killer, it is essential to seek professional help and support for yourself. Dealing with such a terrifying situation can be overwhelming and emotionally draining, so reaching out for assistance is crucial. Start by finding a therapist or counselor who specializes in trauma or domestic violence. They can provide you with the necessary support and guidance to navigate through this challenging time. A professional can help you process your emotions, validate your concerns, and develop coping strategies to ensure your mental and emotional well-being. Protect your privacy. In a situation as terrifying as suspecting your spouse could be a serial killer, protecting your privacy becomes paramount. Here are some important steps to take to safeguard your personal information and ensure your safety. 1. Secure your digital footprint. Change all your passwords for email, social media, and online accounts. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. Be cautious about what you share online and consider limiting your social media presence or adjusting your privacy settings. 2. Be mindful of your phone usage. Assume your phone is being monitored. Use secure messaging apps for sensitive conversations and consider using a different phone or SIM card for important communications. 3. Protect your physical location. Avoid disclosing your whereabouts on social media or public forums. Be cautious of tracking devices or hidden cameras in your home. Consider changing your routine and routes to maintain your safety. Remember, your safety is paramount, and taking proactive steps to protect your privacy can provide you with peace of mind in this difficult situation. Thanks for watching. If you suspect your spouse could be a serial killer, it's crucial to prioritize your safety and report your concerns to the authorities. Remember, your well-being comes first. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Stay safe.